Hey guys, so you might hear me doing a lot of throat clearing and coughing today as I have a cold. But thanks for joining me on today's 30-minute challenge, which will see us heading towards Islington. So today we're going to be going to the Emirates, and we're also going to be going to the old Highbury Stadium, former Highbury Stadium of Arsenal. So I made a boo-boo in that I messed up with the recording, like another challenge that I was doing. So I was filming, made it to the stadium. Not sure what time, if I got there on time or not. Went to review the footage, and unfortunately the GoPro was in time-lapse mode. So what would have been a 20-something minute ride ended up being 13 seconds of footage, of time-lapse footage, which wasn't really desirable to view. So today I'm going on memory of how I got there the last time, but I might go a slightly different way to how I did the first time. I mean, you won't know this obviously because you didn't see the last journey. But what I really liked about the route that I followed, so I think I followed Google Maps all the way. But what I liked was I hadn't been to that part of London. I mean, I'd been to Islington, to the High Street, but there are various parts I'd never been to, so they were totally new to me. way the Google Maps took me the last time, it took me to the side of the Emirates where the Arsenal sign is. I want to get to it via the opposite side where the club shop is. Turned right back there the last time. I'm going to see what comes of going this way. Hopefully something good. Feel like, and I assume that this road that I'm taking is just running parallel to the route that I took the last time. I mean, for all I know, it could be veering off slightly to the left. I hope not. This is an area I don't believe I've ever been to before. I've never been around this area. So I can see the stadium to the right, but this is taking me left, so I'm gonna have to work out how to get over to that side. Okay, I can see a side road. I can't turn right. Okay, there's a right turning up ahead. before I looked into it, before I looked on Google Maps how to get to the Emirates, I assumed it was a lot further away from central London than it is. Okay, so now we're heading back to where we had to turn right. So okay, this red car up ahead took a left. I'm going to follow that, and I think that will, well, it's heading in the right direction. Kind of seems like it is. I think I need to be heading more to the right. Yeah, it looks like there's a right turning up ahead. Okay, I think I'm basically just following this car. Okay, this red Kona. Okay, maybe not anymore since it's parked up. One-way road again. Okay, there's a bike lane that goes. One-way roads. Okay, I'm going to do a U-turn somewhere up here. I've ever been to Holloway, and I think earlier we went past Holloway Prison. Ah, great. There it is. But what we want to do, we're going to go up the ramp and we're going to see if we can get to the Arsenal sculpture sign in the 30 minutes or less. And then if we do, well, what we're going to do as well, we're going to head to Highbury. So this is the third time I've been here now. The first time I think was around about when we were having the lockdowns, and me and my dad decided we wanted to see the Emirates up front in real life, see what it's like, and we were quite impressed. Probably doesn't help that we live near Sellers Park, so I think you'd be impressed by anything. When that's the example of a big football stadium. It's really nice because you see people on this concourse, like this guy skateboarding, roller skating, dancing, all these sorts of things, just using this public space. It's nice that they got all the statues that pay tribute to legends throughout Arsenal's history. So yeah, in the distance, you can probably see now the Arsenal sign. So see, we're seeing it back to front. But when we get to the A, that's going to be the finish. When so it's really not that far. Now we're going to head to Highbury. Yeah, with all that detouring, it'd be interesting to see if I was able to make it over at least there in 30 minutes or less. I would imagine that the last time I came here, it was probably about 25 minutes. I think that's what it estimated on Google Maps. And I always tend to think that Google Maps would be basing that on a pure pedal cycle. I mean, I don't know if Google Maps is smart enough that any data that it takes on... Okay, there's a store there as well. I thought the store was just on the other side. Any data that it captures on my riding, if it just like knows like how to average out what how long it would take me based on the speeds I go and all of that, or if it's just based on general information that is based on the average cyclist. So yeah, here's Highbury Station on the left. think at some point, I think it might be a right turn up ahead, and then you see the beautiful old Art Deco former stand that remains, that they converted into apartments. Yes, up this road. So you've got a Fitness First now, and these are apartments. And then that's the end for the Highbury bit. There is another bit of the old structure on the opposite sides on the road over there, and they've kept a green in the middle, which is where the pitch used to be. So let's. So thanks for joining me on this journey, guys, and if you've enjoyed the trip, please give me a like, subscribe and share.